We have Justin Luno from the Joplin Fire Department with us this morning to share why it's important to have a family safety plan in the house in case of a fire. Welcome to you. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course, happy to have you. So talk to me about what is a family fire plan and why it's so important to have.
Well, a family fire plan is just that, a plan to have in case there is an emergency at your home, right? So, whether it's, you're asleep or you're there during the day or whatever that might be, it's just having a plan in place so all of the kids, all the people, that live in that residence know, one, how to get out, which exits they have optional, and two, where to go when they do get out. So, one of our top priorities, as a matter of fact, the top priority is the safety of your life. So when our trucks roll up, they're going to set the parking brake and the guy's going to jump out, and they want to know, the first thing they're going to ask is everybody out? Right. So having that information readily available will drastically change our attack plans as far as how we're going to mitigate the situation. We will risk quite a bit to get in and make sure that everybody is safe and out of the structure. So, having somebody out front, having a meeting place, whether it's a front yard tree or something to that nature, where that maybe half the family went out the backyard or back door and half went out the front. Everybody knows to go to the front yard at this tree or whatever that might be. And so when we pull up, they say, hey, yes, we're all here, or no, we have somebody missing. Right. We need that information as readily as possible so we can get in and we can get our work done. Fire grows extremely rapidly anymore. So we don't want to lose seconds at all in our efforts to get in there to find individuals that may be trapped or victims and get them out to care.
Absolutely. That's crucial, and in the end point of the plan is to get to that safe space to let the firefighters know.
Absolutely.
Talk to me a little bit about some key steps to get to that goal point.
The best way to do that is to sit down together and just make that plan. Sit down and talk about what the house looks like, maybe even draw the house. And make sure that you know exactly where those exit points are and identify that place outside to meet. Make sure you have those working smoke detectors. I know we talk about that a lot, but they're very important. They're always on guard. They're always watching out for you. So make sure that those are working. But then practice that plan, especially if you have little ones, right? Walk through it and have a drill. Let them know, what the smoke detector sounds like. That way they're not scared of it. They know exactly what it is and how to respond.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how often would you suggest that families review and practice that plan?
I think a great time to do that is when we check our smoke detectors every 6 months, right? So when we change our time, we try to get everybody to change their smoke detector batteries, and that's a great time to review our plan and practice it, especially with the little ones. So you make a game of it, have a little fun with it, and it's amazing if something were to happen, they'll be the first ones to jump up and respond.
Absolutely, yes. Well, very important information there. Crucial. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Happy to have you. We'll, of course, have all of this information later on our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. Stick around. We'll be right back.